this being a 3 out of 5 set, but the set counts definitely are favoring Toasty if we look at results from this particular tournament.
There will be more time to adapt, but we're going to see more of the same.
Losers Finals at Absolute Battle 7, and right now BadIntent wasting no time, not even going for that Shadow Mewtwo, going straight for the Blaziken pick. He did use it to take out Bolamar, so he know that he's feeling very confident in the matchup.
BadIntent looking for the burst there, and he gets it. He's going to be using it quite shortly. Or actually, he's probably just going to take it for free. Oh, I lied.
Again, it's just insurance at this point.
No chips in this game, folks.
I can't get chipped out. You can still take damage until you're at that 1 health. And just straight into the grab afterwards. And this is that clutch factor that Toasty has made a reputation during this tournament. And look at him, he's actually fighting back despite the fact that BadIntent was in burst that entire time.
And now Toasty potentially has burst here as well. Oh, this could be big.
If Toasty wins this game without using burst while making BadIntent waste his burst,
massive win.
I mean, he's not going to get it. But still, it almost felt like it wasn't a full win for BadIntent. He uses that burst in a way hoping that it's just going to close the round out immediately, no problem.
But with Toasty's meter management, he's going to be able to come into this next game with an edge. He wants to see if he can gain tempo early and put BadIntent on his heels.
Exactly.
BadIntent is not... we haven't seen BadIntent really play from behind yet. We've seen him have good moments here and there, but it hasn't been anything definitive.
And just notice Toasty's reluctance to go into Bone Rush while simultaneously staying at a zone which is so... it's tricky. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's obscure?
Yeah. Something where it's just outside of the range, where it's unknown for what's the exact spots that he needs to be at for him to have some sort of a punish.
You're just not sure if he's going to be going for these Bone Rushes, and he trips you up by forcing you to hold shield and then come in with the grab as a retaliation. And this is a defensive burst if I've ever seen it from BadIntent. Again, Toasty making perfect callouts and getting so much utility off of these grabs. BadIntent is the one who's in burst, but he's the one who's feeling the pressure right now.
We're nearly having a perfect from Toasty. This is incredible adaptation. He's going to... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Hold steady.
So you talked about the concept of meter management, and it's great to see Toasty, even though he could have used the meter there.
He didn't. He held it, and the reason being, he knows he's going to go into this next game. He knows he's going to go into the next round, and he wants to have that advantage. Right now, he has a bit of an edge over BadIntent, who is not at burst just yet. So he could be the first one to pull the trigger as long as once he finds the opportunity. Or if he's pushed into a corner and he needs something to bail him out, then burst can work as well. Right here.
BadIntent has been so good just breaking through these competitors, but Toasty seems like the one unbroken player left in BadIntent's warpath.
There's the grab. Puts him to the wall.
Just so much damage. This is looking like Toasty's game at this point.
Ooh, here we go. That was sick.
And going for the burst attack a little too early, leaving himself wide open and letting BadIntent make a massive amount of recovery on health.
Oh, I thought he grabbed for a second. I was scared. Holding steady.
And wins the race. That Krokunk will decrease the defense,
though. Is that going to be it? Yes!
And somehow, BadIntent, despite falling to Toasty so much, is the one who ends up making the comeback in this first game in Losers Finals.
Insane. All right.
Again, I'm looking at... The word I was looking for was nebulous. It's the nebulous zone. I'm looking for that nebulous zone again.
How you looking in the eyes and you can say the nebulous zone?
It is a nebulous zone.
Oh, that's my no flex zone. All right, we're going to get into it.
Well, why don't we talk about this zone right now? BadIntent forcing Toasty into the corner so early on and getting that wall splat for that juicy damage and just using all of his movement tools at his arsenal in order to continue the pressure and try to keep the advantageous position that he once held.
Holding steady. Here's the burst. He tries to say, get off me, homie, and then he looks for the big damage. It's a whiff all day, and now he finally hits home. And now, he tried to go for the meat, guessing that he would be teching and getting up there. All right, is he going to press a button? He's not.
Doesn't matter.
He's getting him down to 1.
Yeah, he had the shield low, he had the positioning, but again, it's Toasty's turn to maybe turn things around. Krogan comes out. He's just trying to limit BadIntent's. Whoa. And that was the entire point, just setting the trap in place, keeping BadIntent now in the corner. The corner pressure has made it so this game is reversed entirely. Toasty, wow, was unable to fall to the will of BadIntent. That comeback was absolutely remarkable. He had 1 health left, and he goes the distance.
Gosh. Get off me, homie. Toasty with the quick responses. He's playing footsies.
He's got a quick response. He's got burst. Everything is going Toasty's favor right now.
Look at the ranges. He's so smart about how he's playing these. He's making sure that he catches them with the full perfect spacing on his attacks. But now it looks like BadIntent manages to get in. He's burning up. Burned up and recovers a ton of health here. He already had the meter.
Now it's Toasty's turn, getting the phase shift and throwing out that Krogan. That was so integral to the comeback that he had in that last round. Might be a turning point for him here as well.
Wow, the spacing on that. Did you see that?
Perfect, and just the barrage of bone rushes. Toasty gets the grab that time. So many attacks with the bone rushes to condition out the shield, and then the mix-up with the grab afterwards to create the 2-0. That was convincing, Neptune. That was absolutely convincing.
Very much so. That was cool to see. Okay. You think they'll make any swaps or adjustments? What are some things that you think that are the highlights, the standouts?
The biggest thing is finding that healthy balance between pressure and patience. If I'm BadIntent, that's exactly what I'm looking for. You want to be able to assert your dominance, make the most of the corner situations, but beyond that, you cannot get too reckless and you can't fall for those quick bone rushes.
Now on the other side, Toasty doing an excellent job of just saying keep out. This is him knowing his ranges. This is him knowing BadIntent wants to push a button or wants to be in this certain threshold. And as a result, he knows this is when I'm going to just press that low jab. This is when I'm going to have that anti-air. This is when I'm going to put out this Hadoken. And that's the entire goal of what he's had now. This is what I don't want to see because he's too close here. The reason why is, oh my gosh, if he had actually connected there, he had to burst there. Otherwise, he would have gotten taken for a ride.
Krogan just, again, you'll see BadIntent go into burst, and that Krogan comes out to limit the utility that he's able to get off of it.
Wait a minute, he's going to whiff. Yeah.
Great job on Toasty. So much of this game has been around corner control, and we talk about that. The name that comes up is Toasty, getting another grab and getting another round here.
Toasty is looking sharp. It's the perfect spacing. It's the correct punishes. When he gets the opportunity, he does not let it drop.
This time in the corner, BadIntent mixing things up and going for a grab immediately. Sets up for the wall splat. Just trying to start up the pressure. Toasty finds a way out and gets yet another grab. We're looking at burst bars and they're both filled up. When's the moment if you're BadIntent that you decide to tap in?
I think at this point, now isn't a bad idea. Considering he's had difficulties closing out the rounds, you might as well do it. Get the secure kill. Yeah. Now, it's not worth the risk. So, granted, you're going to be starting this next round at a disadvantage. You're going to have Toasty having that burst ready to go, but he hasn't been taking the most advantage of it.
But just look at how fast BadIntent is just building up that bar overall.
Absolutely. He's not afraid to do so. I mean, the reason being is that you have these great attacks. You have all this big damage. Once you get in, you maybe need to get in 2 or 3 times before you have a full burst ready to go.
Yeah, BadIntent, the way he uses burst, it's like a queen sacrifice, but with Toasty, it's checkmate.
Yes, very much.
And just the corner pressure yet again. BadIntent finds a way out of it. And he's going to be able to call Cresselia here. It's going to heal up a significant amount of the damage that he took previously and allow him to go into burst. And here we go. Final round of this third game. BadIntent decides to strike first.
No, it doesn't have the distance that he thinks it does. It doesn't have the acceleration.
Exactly, that acceleration. But wait, still, look at the shield pressure. Look at the pressure. That's a guard break.
Is that going to hit? He has to set up. He can... Oh, my gosh.
And BadIntent now a game away from going to grand finals and getting the run back on Toasty.
Man, he clutched that out. Did not look good for him. You could see it on his face. Saying, calm down, I can do this.
When I look at this series so far, it's been all about the corner. With Toasty and his win, it was about the pressure, and with BadIntent and that last game, it was all about how he adapted to get out. And speaking of corner pressure, BadIntent right back into the array.
And he has the follow-up. He's right there right after. But Toasty doesn't have a second to breathe. He's constantly in block stun.
He's been going for those tick throw setups consistently. Right, he'll do like a quick jab, then get a grab, and then follow it up with a grab right afterwards. I'm wondering where the mix-up will happen first. Will it be on Toasty's end, or will it be on BadIntent's?
I would imagine it's going to come from Toasty first, because BadIntent has been coming in with nothing but crazy aggression. He hasn't been wanting to go for these throws. Oh, is there going to be grab? No, he's going to get punished if he presses the button here. Big damage. Oh, he jumps in with that.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to try and avoid the grab or the bone rush, but either way, taking the first game, and now BadIntent on set point. Round away from going to Grand Finals and getting the run back. Here's the bone rush. We haven't seen it all that often from Toasty.
Puts it back to the corner. He tried to use a Hadouken there for Meaty.
What a throw tech. And not only did he get out of the grab, he got out of the corner beyond that and is able to set up some pressure of his own.
He missed the link. Oh, BadIntent needs to continue to get these punishes. He's so close. First up here. Did he press a button?
He pushed the button! And I think that just might be all she wrote. BadIntent finds his way to Grand Finals.
Man! Do I know how to pick him? Do I know how to pick him?
Remarkable.
Gosh, BadIntent really has been showing off his punish game today.